You know, when I take 2 steps forward, I take 1 back.
Okay.
Take 2 steps forward, then I take 1 back. Look where we at. You know I gotta get the bag. Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag.
Gotta get it.
Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag.
Come on.
Take 2 steps forward, then I take 1 back.
Take
Look
it
where
back.
we at. You know I gotta get the bag.
Come on.
Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag.
Let's go.
Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag. Taking it back, I'm taking it back. Sitting in the pocket.
Come on.
Looking at my situation where I make a profit.
Let's
Look
go.
at my options.
Yeah.
Stock, bonds, and some crypto. Just keep it simple and fuck the world like a nympho. When I'm talking, you know that money is the topic.
Real
I
shit.
keep it popping for all you haters that be watching. I bet on sports for all you youngins that be jocking.
Come on.
I am a workhorse, I hustle and I eat regardless.
Come
I
on.
still be starving, hungry for the next play.
Yeah.
I want it all and I want it in the best
That's
way.
real talk.
I take a step back, hit them with another J.
Come on.
Yeah, we ballin', getting buckets and we getting paid. Take 2 steps forward, then I take 1 back. Look where we at. You know I gotta get the bag. Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag.
Gotta get it.
Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag. Take 2 steps forward, then I take 1 back.
Take
Look
it
where
back.
we at. You know I gotta get the bag. Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag.
Gotta get it.
Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag. I ain't tryna brag and boast. I just wanna get the cream. You don't really want the smoke.
Nah.
I'm on my money routine.
Come on.
I be serving up the fiends
Yeah.
whenever I'm on the scene.
Yeah.
Playing in America's playground. I live a dream. Really what we talking about? Money it be going in,
Yeah.
never it be going out.
Come on.
Think I'm wild now, should've seen me for my first child. Watch a game live, betting up a couple
Let's get it.
thousand. Rep that Vegas style.
Vegas style.
Gotta keep on grinding when you down, gotta play it out.
Let's go.
Large amounts transfer to my bank account.
Come on.
Still we got 1 life to live, gotta make it count. Take 2 steps forward, then I take 1 back.
Take it
Look where
back.
we at. You know I gotta get the bag. Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag.
Look where we at.
Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag.
Come on.
Take 2 steps forward, then I take 1 back.
Take it
Look where
back.
we at. You know I gotta get the bag. Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag. Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag.
Off the rip, line it up, yeah, it's gon' hit. I love to hustle at night, I be on the strip. Stacking chips, VIP, that's where it is. Off the white, on my handle biz.
Understand I'm the man, I be making bands. Put it back up in my business, make that thing expand. Stick to the plan, enhance when I'm with the gang. Quick to drop 'em like it's hot, it's a cold gang. For real, me and my fam fight to pay the bill. Big tipper, stay balanced cause we love the bill. Come to Vegas, get on board, she a tip drill. Running lines all the time, can't sit still. Making deals, making plays while we on the field. Been a player in the game, yeah, I'm so trill. I've been eating with my bros, that's a family meal. Been running game on these hoes, but you can't tell. Off the scale, moving work, yeah, what's the word? How we stay so fly, cause we flipping birds. Dr. Ye with the product, and I need a nurse. She eye candy with a brain, guess she a nerd. Don't find the urge, stay wavy, gotta learn to surf. Give 'em a taste of the product just to spread the word. Life's a party, so you know we party all night. You know the style, off-white, off-white, off-white. We be rocking off-white. Got these skinny models and we drinking all night. Popping bottles, see the style, yeah, off-white. And we moving money all night. Been the plug, it's all love, still we turn it up. We could hit a ticket, but you know it ain't enough. In the club running shit, so you know it's us. Celebrating, sitting clean, got it out the mud. Lift up your cup, we could toast to the many blessings. Keep cash collecting, getting money every time I'm texting. And that's the message, this Vegas life be my profession. I be stretching while you motherfuckers out here flexing. I'm the boss, that mean I got work. Restaurant flow, I'ma show you how to serve. It ain't a loss, homie, all you gotta do is learn. Off-white, same color sweatshirt. Don't find the urge, stay wavy, gotta learn to surf. Give 'em a taste of the product just to spread the word. Life's a party, so you know we party all night. You know the style, off-white, off-white, off-white. We be rocking off-white. Got these skinny models and we drinking all night. Popping bottles, see the style, yeah, off-white. And we to church, can I get a witness? Catch me digging in the crazy, I'm getting digits. All these records that I made and I ain't finished. I be telling them the plays, but they don't listen. Look at all my contacts, cause I got the vision. Started out with some cash and a premonition. Executing now, I got attention. Cinematic flows when I talk, it's a movie. Automatic dough, incoming, I keep it moving. She said I clean up nice when I get suited. I said she look real nice looking at the booty. Too deep in the game, so it's hard to change. All I know every day, living out my dream. I ain't playing for myself, playing for the rings. Championships on everything.
On my mind, and when I go to sleep at night, you know I love to hustle. And now I conquer all my fears. Little baby, wipe your tears. Appreciate the struggle. Hustle.
They ain't understand till they see me in the flesh. Only greatness around me, nothing less. Bag 'em up, tag 'em up, dope I invest. Y'all can't tell me nothing, look how I dress. Hustle legit, underworld on the side. Cash and Valley music and you know we on the rise. Everything is happening cause I wrote it out. Pen is mightier, squad are getting rowdier. You ain't about a minute, homie, get up out of there. Cleaning money, same place, yo bitch get manicures. I'm adamant, always steady stacking chips. Got some peas on the strip, tryna bag a bitch. Role players put them in the game, get off the bench. Point guard of the team, racking up assists. On the field, you better go and use your intuition. Think quick, cause I hustle different.
First thing on my mind, and when I go to sleep at night, you know I love to hustle. And now I conquer all my fears. Little baby, wipe your tears. Appreciate the struggle. Hustle.
Living in Sin City. Yeah, living in Sin City. Learn to hustle and stay litty. This my home, I stay winning. Living in Sin City. Living in Sin City. Learn to hustle and stay litty. This my home, I stay winning. Living in Sin City. Living in Sin City.
Your vacation, what I'm living.
Yeah, I'm living in Sin City.
No, really, I ain't kidding.
Yeah, living in Sin City.
Your vacation, what I'm living.
Yeah, I'm living in Sin City. Yeah, living in Sin City. Learn to hustle and stay litty. This my home, I stay winning. Come to Vegas with me, 24/7 bars. Dealing all these cards. Pretty women walking down the Las Vegas Boulevard. Going club to club to club. Shorty really want a thug that'll treat her right. And to burn her knees up on that rug. Come and live the dream. Come and join the team. 8 more than 92, 100. We the dream team. Wanna get away, we can fly, take a plane. And don't bring any luggage, we go shopping when the plane land. Tripping all the time, everything we rock is name brand. Living in Sin City, stay winning, that's the game plan. Living in Sin City, learn to hustle and stay litty. This my home, I stay winning. Living in Sin City, living in Sin City, learn to hustle and stay litty. This my home, I stay winning. Living in Sin City, living in Sin City.
Your vacation, what I'm living.
Yeah, I'm living in Sin City.
No, really, I ain't kidding.
Yeah, living in Sin City.
Your vacation, what I'm living.
Yeah, I'm living in Sin City. Yeah, living in Sin City, let's get it, come get it with me, we on. Let's make a milli, just don't get greedy, cause you'll get exposed. That's just how it goes. Missy misdemeanors off that E, don't lose control. Cause we love to turn it up. Got free drinks up at the club, the promoter hooked it up. Up in Vegas, I'm the plug. Cause what happens here, only happens here. I get paid to paint the room, pretty women in the atmosphere. Yeah, I came to play, you can catch me outside, but you gotta pay to play while I play from 9 to 5. Out of late nights, early morning race to sunrise. Keep on living in the moment, you'll be right on time. Living in Sin City, learn to hustle and stay litty. This my home, I stay winning. Living in Sin City, living in Sin City, learn to hustle and stay litty. This my home, I stay winning. Living in Sin City, living in Sin City.
Your vacation, what I'm living.
Yeah, I'm living in Sin City.
No, really, I ain't kidding.
Yeah, living in Sin City.
Your vacation, what I'm living.
Yeah, I'm living in Sin City. Living in Sin City. Living in Sin City. I got the visions of victory, come and sit with me. Been belligerent from drinking all this Hennessy. Still obsessed with the luxury I manifest. Grateful for my blessings that came with consistency. In any occasion, bet I know how to dress. I learned the game, hustle hard, I'm a street exec. My time is priceless, worth more than a new Protect. Protect my family, my business, yeah, I will invest. Do more, say less, you ain't gotta flex. When you're confident that your squad here is up next. Believe in me, believe in everything that came to be. Cashavelli is my family, we gon' eat. Hopefully I oversee my team overseas. Talking biz, drinking wine while we eating cheese. From the P, I moving P's, I'm a young P. Overseas making plays, tell me what you need. In this rap game, yeah, I'm the MVP. Most valuable poet on the MIC. Sometimes you gotta vibe and let the track breathe. I got the drive while God in the backseat. Staying low, time to go, gotta let them know. I'm in control, but sometimes you gotta let it go. Yo, my work ethic is impeccable. The weed I got is medical, high up on a pedestal. Yo, I got the vision, make the hard decisions. Hit the stool, yeah, I handle business. I'm punching in till you know I'm finished. Hustle hard, yeah, you gon' feel it. Understand the planets align, I'm never stranded. Everything is happening just the way I planned it. It takes time for greatness to unwind. I got a vision, paint pictures when I spit a rhyme.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo. What's going on? Oh, there it is. There it is.
You dialed in?
Yes, yes, sir. We are in. We are in here. Hold on. Where's my sound? Where's my sound? There we go. Let's go ahead and do this.
So what makes today special, man?
What makes today special is that today on the Vegas Live podcast, we have a lunch sponsor, man. Woo. Yes.
Check it.
Big shout out to the Angry Crab Shack over there on Green Valley. Yeah, we got it here.
There we go. Now I can hear it.
Yeah. Over there on Green Valley and Sunset. Their prices rivals a lot of the crab boils here in Las Vegas. They have really great prices, man. The Angry Crab Shack has sponsored today's lunch. They got us some lobster rolls, some fried lobster rolls. We got this green thing right here.
The salad.
It's called a salad. It's for us healthy people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'm over here looking at all the fried stuff.
Fried. You got the hush puppies. The butter. I'm going to drizzle the whole butter. So, yeah, big shout out to our sponsor, Angry Crab Shack over there on Green Valley and Sunset. Excellent place. Holler at my guy Grande. Andrew Grande's over there. He will definitely take care of you. And we can eat.
Can we eat?
Yes,
all right, cool.
Yes, we can eat.
I've been waiting for that.
Yes.
Cool.
And let's eat.
All right, so let me get a little butter action.
Yeah. Can you hand me my crab lobster roll?
I mean, have both of these.
Lobster roll. No, I need one of them lobster rolls. Yeah. So this is Vegas Life Podcast, where we talk about the Vegas lifestyle.
This is what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
Here.
If you're a small business, or if you're a restaurant, or if you're just want to promote what you got going on, give us a call, 702-505-3297. Oh, the butter.
Get a little lemon on this, huh?
Right? Look at him. Kevin looks like a kid in the candy store right now.
I'm super excited.
Look at his face. He is.
I wasn't hungry, and then this food came,
Yeah,
and I was like, okay, now I'm hungry.
He was like, bro, I'm not really that hungry. I was like, are you sure? This is lobster rolls.
Oh, man.
What do you think? Oh, there you go.
I think it's 100.
100? Oh, I gotta just drizzle the butter on live air.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh, so their specialty is the crab boil, but
How often do you go here?
as often as I can.
It's one of your favorite spots, huh?
Yeah. Just the thing is, like, after I go, I get real lazy for some reason.
Yeah, I know. I'm feeling that already.
I get real like lethargic. And
It's probably the pound of butter you just put on that.
yeah, it's
sandwich.
It's without a doubt the pound of butter for sure. That's why I eat the salad first. But I wanted to I was
Showcase?
Yeah, I was supposed to eat the salad.
Nah, you can eat that later.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know those things on YouTube? See, we do a lot of YouTube type content here. Like we did, like this is called the what was it called, the Mumbuk or what?
Mumbuk.
Or Ashmar ASM.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but literally people just
Listen to food smacking.
yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
So that's why I turned down the music, because usually we have music, right? But I realized this is the Mumbuk or I don't know what it's called, man.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it either.
One of those things. So
Yeah.
that's what we're doing on today's show. Oh man.
Today's just about lunch, man.
Yeah.
You know, you could call in if you want. 702-505-3297.
Call in. My phone's wait, hold on. Is my phone on? Yeah.
We might be eating while we're talking to you, but
But
You
it boggles my mind.
they can basically we're showcasing how much of a real neat eater I am. You know.
Bro, this stuff. Oh yeah. So what I was gonna say was that usually the crab boil is the star of the show over at the Angry Crab Shack. But that's gonna be way too messy to.
We can't have that in the studio, man.
Yeah, and I gotta touch the board. Like this is already.
I'm already wiping grease fingerprints over here on the table.
Uh huh. Mm-hmm.
How was it?
Yeah. It's a good idea.
Legit.
I purposely have the music down because this is a ASMR. The Angry Crab Shack.
Now, what are we working with sauces over here, bro? What is this?
I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. I think this is. Oh no, this is You're supposed to drizzle this. He told me on the hush puppies.
Oh,
Or on the fried one.
Okay.
I could drizzle on anything I want actually. I'll put it in my fries.
Let's give it a taste.
I'll put it in my fries.
What do we got here?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Sauces.
Yeah, that shit's legit. All right.
Not bad. This is great. This is great content.
Yep. So you probably want to shout it out again because people are jealous right now. I'm thinking.
Are they?
I'm thinking. I mean, if I was watching this and I was watching like people eat like lobster-filled sandwiches and bomb-ass fry sauce and hush puppies and I'd be jealous.
And salad.
No, they ain't jealous about that.
Really?
I mean, there might be some people that are hungry that eat salad only.
I love salad. I love this too.
What kind of salad is that?
Caesar salad.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to give one of these hush puppies a try. Is that what this is?
Yeah, let me get one of those. In the basket over here, bro. Come on. Are these the hush puppies? Oh. Wait, it seems like there's two different things.
Well, that's fish or lobster or something.
Oh,
I think. Let me try that.
we're gonna find out.
I think this is fried lobster. Yep.
Oh yeah,
Now,
that's legit.
what is a hush puppy?
I don't know. Hey Siri, what is a hush puppy food?
Hush puppy is a small, savory, deep-fried round ball made from cornmeal-based batter. It is a common side dish across the American South. This is from Wikipedia and FoodNetwork.com.
Can you repeat that? Hey Siri, what is a hush puppy food? Oh, I missed the first. Whatever.
A hush puppy's mom as fuck, whatever it is. It's like just, batter, basically. There's nothing in it.
Wait, this is not the hush puppy. Wait,
No?
it is.
Yeah.
It's good though.
So anyways, yeah, first time home buyer, Today's definitely good time to buy a house.
Yeah.
We'll help you once we get the grease off our fingers.
Yeah. Yeah. Just to let you know. That's what we'll do. Yeah. Also, like the that one client we were working with, we're not gonna name any names or any specifics. It was a first time home buyer.
Right.
Wait, of FHA, but instead of the 3.5, we put 5% down. Right? Is that what it was?
No, we tried conventional.
We tried to do 5%.
And then we went to 3.5%.
Ah, okay. Got it. Huh. Got it.
It was like a miscommunication with an amount of assets.
Yeah. Okay.
How much he was going to net from his house.
So what?
How much the client was going to net from his house. He had the numbers wrong when we were initially talking.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I had more to work with.
Right.
And so it went from conventional to FHA for less down payment. And so he's not a first-time home buyer, actually.
Oh.
That's why it's 5% versus 3.5%. Otherwise, conventional would have been 3%, and it would have been better conventional.
Wait, you said it was 5% instead of 3.5. Mm-hmm. So he had to put 5% down.
On conventional.
On conventional, yeah.
Right. If it's first-time home buyer conventional, you can do 3%. But FHA is always 3.5%.
Oh, because FHA doesn't mean
Right.
first time home buyer.
Yeah.
It's FHA conventional.
Yeah.
See? One thing that's great about this show is the food.
I mean, I think this is one of our best shows, to be honest.
I mean, it's up there. It's definitely up there in my books.
I mean, I don't know about the viewership, like if it's fun to watch, but
Bro.
it's definitely fun to do the show like this.
Bro, it would boggle your mind on how many people watch people eat. Like,
Oh, you mean we'll get more viewers if we just start eating health food on here?
yo, sometimes I remember one time I went to someone's house and they were eating, watching people eat. Like they were eating their meal and they were watching people eat.
Yeah. It's like food porn or something.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. No, but this is delicious.
That fry sauce is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's working with in there, but it's
I
good.
forgot what he said. He said it was something. He made sure. He was like, make sure you put that on whatever. I was like,
That goes on pretty much anything.
yeah. So you can get some of that fried lobster or what?
Yeah, you want some more?
Yeah,
you
fried lobster. This one.
Oh, no, I ain't messing with that one.
Yeah, messing with it? Extra forte?
I think that's fish, bro.
No, it's fried lobster. Wait, which one's
That's fried lobster.
Oh, that's a po' boy. What's a po' boy?
Hey, Siri. Take a
Hey
picture.
Siri, what's a po' boy? Wait, hey Siri. Siri doesn't want to answer me.
Po' boy's a kind of sandwich, so it's not really going to answer what kind of meat is in it.
Yes, it is. Hey Siri, what is a po' boy?
Siri's hella pissed at you, bro.
She doesn't want to talk to me no more.
No. You cut her off last time. She's like, you know what? I'm not even gonna let
He
you.
was like, you got grease on me. You know what? I'm going to try this motherfucker, bro.
All right, give it a go, bro. Actually, open it like when you take a bite. We'll know if it's lobster when you take a bite.
You know what I'm going to do?
I think it's fish, though.
Man, I should have ate this salad in the beginning. No, I don't want to eat it.
You can save it for later, bro.
I guess. This fucking sauce is fucking bomb as fuck. I'll tell you that much. Oh, this is bomb. Yeah. Yeah, this day and age, people watch people eat, people watch people play video games.
Yeah, you don't have to like do it yourself. You just
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And it's just all about. It looks like fish. You don't like fish, bro? Is that a thing?
No, well, I do. I'm just not in the mood for it today. How is it?
That's pretty good. It is fish. But it's good.
Now, there might be, is this tartar
Yep, that's what it looks like.
or ranch?
Tartar. I think it's tartar.
You better smell it before you put it on there.
You think so?
You don't want to ranch it up.
I think that's ranch. What do you think? What do you think? Was that ranch?
Does it smell the same?
Yeah. Are they all the same? You know what?
It's probably tartar.
Which one is it?
All of them.
Really? I'm just gonna go for it. Let's go for
Yeah,
it.
some people's tartar sauce is not like super duper noticeable, you know?
I think it is.
Tartar and ranch is kind of close, I guess. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm gonna put this shit on there. I'm gonna start asking for this shit more. I never had this. Holding out on me.
Yeah, it's got like peppers and it's kind of spicy. It's got like a, I don't know, kick to it. It's good.
It's just really good.
All right, bro.
Are you done?
Yeah, I can't do it.
You can't do it? You're done?
Well, I had breakfast. I messed up. I forgot about your lunch spread today. All right, you want me to keep eating so you don't look bad? All right.
Yeah, come on, bro.
He said, yeah, come on, bro.
What the fuck? Bro, you gotta
Don't make me look like I'm eating
You gotta do
hella
the
food.
show, bro. This is part of the show. Hey, if you gotta fucking eat more than you can for the show,
I'm eating right now.
yeah, you gotta do it.
Did you eat today?
Yeah,
Salad?
I had toast. I had toast, protein bar, and a protein shake.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it differs if you're not working out, you know? You know what I mean?
Oh shit. Yeah, it does.
You know, your appetite from working out is probably...
I got home from the gym. I usually don't really eat. I skip breakfast. I just kept eating. I was like, let me have some toast. Because I had a protein bar. And I was like, that's not enough. Let me have a protein shake. No, let me have some toast. I was like, fuck. But I got to eat later, too. I was just hungry.
It doesn't seem like it's bothering you.
Oh, it's definitely not. I did leg day today. Leg day was fucking beastie.
Got to replenish.
Leg day was beastie. And I drink a pre-workout. And let me get some more of that spicy sauce, bro. That's the play. That's the play. And I drink a pre-workout, and it's like I'm just like
It burns hella calories hella fast.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and then I'm just replenishing them now.
Yeah, I get a calorie burn from drinking coffee.
I drank a lot of coffee today too.
That's the extent of my workouts.
Wow.
You know,
How many calories you burn going like this?
not many.
No.
That's why I have to have a cup of coffee every hour. Keep it going. You know.
You around.
Yep.
I see. All right. I want to keep eating.
Well, let's do a. You know, what do you think, dude? I mean, between the lobster sandwich and the fish sandwich, I mean, everything's great,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
The fries are good.
Mm-hmm.
The fry sauce is excellent.
Yeah.
The lobster sandwich was awesome.
Yeah.
What do you think about fish sandwich?
It's good.
Now, me personally, I think that I would rather have these fried things.
Yeah.
Right? Just the fried things.
Yeah.
I don't think a sandwich is necessary.
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, it depends on, I guess, what you want. But
Yeah. Hands down, the lobster roll was my favorite.
right.
Most definitely next to the salad.
Well, Caesar salad's pretty bomb, regardless.
Yeah. Yeah. And the sauce with the fries,
Spectacular. All right. I think it's time to take a break. I think it's time to take a break and take a nap.
All right, let's put a music video on, get this shit cleaned up, huh?
Oh, yeah. Angry Crab Shack, Green Valley, Sunset. The prices are the bomb. The food is really good.
Hey, throw this at me real quick. What is the price of a lobster roll over there?
Dang.
Oh, shit. You don't know?
Because I never pay for anything.
That's pretty nice. So if you got to be friends with Chris, you're going to get it free.
So I take my kids there all the time.
Right.
And they're like VIPs there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they get their own like section, little table.
Nice.
Run around that whole motherfucker. Like they own it.
Well,
Angry Crab Shack, Green Valley, Sunset. The shit is fire. Fuego. Let's get into a music video with my greasy hands. And we'll be back. Oh my God, I'm gonna take a nap.
we out?
Yeah, I want it all, want everything that I deserve. For all them late nights and sacrifice and put in work. I feel the pressure, feel the devil getting on my nerves. Trying to reach the next level, I am on the verge of making it happen. If your blessings get stagnant, reevaluate your situation. People that you keep near. God heard the conversations that you didn't hear. He saw what you didn't see that hurt your career. Look in the mirror, I'm convinced that I want it all. Good food, marijuana, and some alcohol. Every day we ball, gotta get that exercise. Energize, watch me bring it to you every time. All that bullshit gotta minimize. Maximize all the happiness up in your life. All the wrongs that I made, I try to make right. Or be left with regrets to the day I die. Honestly, I want it all. Honestly, I want it all. Honestly, I want it all. Unapologetic, I just wanna ball. I want it all, wanna get it and keep getting more. If life's a game, wanna leave it all up on the floor. If life's a road, I'ma take the one less traveled. If life's a gamble, I'm willing to bet it all. One life, one love, what you gon' do? Every night we gon' grind, we gon' make it through. Started off small, kept working and became huge. But one fuck up could erase everything that you do. I want it all, wanna ball, cause I love the game. I'm making magic with these birds when I hustle, man. I love to hustle, I don't think that's gon' change. Will the fans still love me if I stop playing? I feel like hydroplaning when it rains. Lose control, I'm just out here trying to maintain. Forget the fame, when you get it, it don't hit the same. I spend my time alone, so I got no one to blame. That's right, gotta bounce back from your life. Gotta keep it moving, you gotta get it right. Manifesting through the music, it's a soundtrack to your life. And your life is just a movie where you start, direct, and write. Honestly, I want it all. Honestly, I want it all. Honestly, I want it all. Unapologetic, I just wanna ball. I want it all, wanna get it and keep getting more. If life's a game, wanna leave it all up on the floor. If life's a road, I'ma take the one less traveled. If life's a gamble, I'm willing to bet it all.
Cash on the beat. Chris Cash.
Do what I want, do what I
Cash
want.
Valley.
Whatever I
Yeah,
want,
I do what I want.
do what I want.
Yeah,
I do
yeah,
whatever
do what I want.
I do what I want. I ain't even got a stunt.
Done.
Park sideways up front. Get paid all day, smoke blunts. Y'all do what you can.
Do what you can.
You know this game move fast. Pull up feeling like the man. Yeah. Switch lanes, just don't crash. Do what I want. Do what I want. I ain't even got a stunt. Park sideways up front. Get paid all day, smoke blunts. Yeah. Do what you can. Do what you can. You know this game move fast. Pull up feeling like the man. Yeah. Switch lanes, just don't crash. I do what I do, yeah, I do what I feel like. They always be talking, but never about their lives. They just be talking about people and their lives. Living a crapshoot, rolling the snake eyes. Damn, man. Sometimes I don't understand. What's the plan, man? It's like you making your moves in quicksand. Just don't let them know your next move. I'ma make it do what it do. I wanted some cash, so I started a trap. I wanted to rap, cause I am the truth. This game is hard. I do what I want, hit honcho in charge. Pull my card. Middle of the desert, brought light to the dark. I did what I did, now I'm living a dream. You did what you did, but ain't living like me. Welcome to the city, you could be who you be. Just know that these things ain't always what it seems. I live in the city of sin, where a player gon' do what he want, a sucker gon' do what he can. I do what I want, I ain't even got a stunt. Park sideways up front, get paid all day, smoke blunts. Y'all do what you can. Do what you can. You know this game move fast. Pull up feeling like the man. Yeah. Switch lanes, just don't crash. Do what I want. Do what I want. I ain't even got a stunt. Park sideways up front, get paid all day, smoke blunts. Yeah. Do what you can. Do what you can. You know this game move fast. Pull up feeling like the man. Yeah. Switch lanes, just don't crash.
Yeah. Do what I want. Do what I want. I do whatever I want. Do what I want. Do what I want. I do whatever I want. Do what I want.
Yeah, yeah. You ain't never met no one like me.
Come
you
on.
ain't never met no one like me. Feel it in my energy.
Yeah.
If we ride together, we gon' ride on our enemies.
Ride on the enemy.
And I put that shit on everything.
And I put that shit on everything.
We gon' ride on our enemies. You ain't never met no one like me. You ain't never met no one like me.
Ain't never met no one like
You
me.
ain't never met no one like me. You ain't never met no one like me.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody like me.
Everybody like me.
The ops be on my bumper, nobody do it like me.
Yeah.
They be talking about the job like I give a
I
fuck.
don't give a
Then I
fuck.
pull up in a brand new Lexus GX truck. I be like, what the fuck you think we living for?
What?
You see the family, we staying fresh from head to toe.
Yeah.
Let it be known, super fly on the snow patrol.
Come on.
Snowboarding every winter, it be getting cold.
Yeah.
I set the tone, money making be the mode.
Yeah.
Gucci print on my wallet, then I'm back on road.
Back on road.
Yeah, careful if you want to smoke.
Want to smoke.
Yeah, just don't choke. You ain't never met no one like me. Feel it in my energy. If we ride together, we gon' ride on our enemies.
Ride on the enemy.
And I put that shit on everything.
And I put that shit on
We
everything.
gon' ride on our enemies. You ain't never met no one like me.
Yeah.
You ain't never met no one like me.
Nah.
You ain't never met no one like me.
Come on.
You ain't never met no one
Yeah,
like me.
yeah.
Never gon' quit even though the odds against me.
Nah.
You know the underdog gon' win eventually.
Real talk.
Take my hard-earned money, bet it back on
Let's
me.
go.
Fake the public opinion, it ain't what it seems.
Nah.
The fakest bitches be so quick to call you family. I ain't feeling that shit, so I had to leave.
Gotta go.
Had to kill them nightmares just to live a dream.
Yeah.
Nobody cares, work harder and do your thing.
Go.
Ain't nobody like me.
Nah.
Everybody like me.
Everybody like me.
Ain't nobody like me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Everybody like me.
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah.
never met no one like me. Feel it in my energy.
Yeah.
If we ride together, we gon' ride on our enemies.
Ride on the enemy.
And I put that shit on everything.
And I put that shit on everything.
Ride on our enemies.
Let's go.
You ain't never met no one like me.
Nah.
You ain't never met no one like me.
Nah.
You ain't never met no one like me. You ain't never met no one like me.
You ain't never met no one like me. You ain't never met no one like me.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know when I take 2 steps forward, I take 1 back.
Okay.
Take 2 steps forward, then I take 1 back. Look where we at. You know I gotta get the bag.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag.
Gotta get it.
Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag. Take 2 steps forward, then I take 1 back. Look where we at. You know I gotta get the bag. Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag. Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag. Taking it back, I'm taking it back. Sitting in the pocket. Looking at my situation where I make a profit. Look at my options. Stock, bonds, and some crypto. Let's keep it simple and fuck the world like a nympho. And I'm talking, you know that money is the topic. I keep it popping for all you haters that be watching. I bet on sports for all you youngins that be jocking. I am a workhorse, I hustle and I eat regardless. I still be starving, hungry for the next play. I want it all and I want it in the best way. I take a step back, hit them with another J. Yeah, we ballin', getting buckets and we getting paid. Take 2 steps forward, then I take 1 back. Look where we at, you know I gotta get the bag. Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag. Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag. Take 2 steps forward, then I take 1 back. Look where we at, you know I gotta get the bag. Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag. Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag. I ain't tryna brag and boast, I just wanna get the cream. You don't really want the smoke, I'm on my money routine. I be serving up the fiends whenever I'm on the scene. Playing in America's playground, I live a dream. Really what we talking about? Money it be going in, never it be going out. Think I'm wild now, should've seen me for my first child. Watch a game live, betting up a couple thousand. Rep that Vegas style. Gotta keep on grinding when you down, gotta play it out. Large amounts transfer to my bank account. Still we got 1 life to live, gotta make it count. Take 2 steps forward, then I take 1 back. Look where we at, you know I gotta get the bag. Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag. Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag. Take 2 steps forward, then I take 1 back. Look where we at, you know I gotta get the bag. Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag. Yeah, you know I gotta get the bag.
Off the rip, line it up, yeah, it's gon' hit. I love to hustle at night, I be on the strip. Stacking chips, VIP, that's where it is. Off the white, I might handle biz.
Understand I'm a man, I be making bands. Put it back up in my business, make that thing expand. Stick to the plan, enhance when I'm with the gang. Quick to drop 'em like it's hot, it's a cold gang. For real, me and my fam fight to pay the bill. Big tipper, stay balanced cause we love the bill. Come to Vegas, get on board, she a tip drill. Running lines all the time, can't sit still. Making deals, making plays while we on the field. Been a player in the game, yeah, I'm so trill. I've been eating with my bros, that's a family meal. Been running game on these hoes, but you can't tell. Off the scale, moving work, yeah, what's the word? How we stay so fly, cause we flipping birds. Dr. Ye with the product, and I need a nurse. She eye candy with a brain, guess she a nerd. Don't find the urge, stay wavy, gotta learn to surf. Give 'em a taste of the product just to spread the word. Life's a party, so you know we party all night. You know the style, off-white, off-white, off-white. We be rocking off-white. Got these skinny models and we drinking all night. Popping bottles, see the style, yeah, off-white. And we moving money all night. Been the plug, it's all love, still we turn it up. We could hit a ticket, but you know it ain't enough. In the club running shit, so you know it's us. Celebrating, sitting clean, got it out the mud. Lift up your cup, we could toast to the many blessings. Keep cash collecting, getting money every time I'm texting. And that's the message, this Vegas life be my profession. I be stretching while you motherfuckers out here flexing. I'm the boss, that mean I got work. Restaurant flow, I'ma show you how to serve. It ain't a loss, homie, all you gotta do is learn. Off-white, same color sweatshirt. Don't find the urge, stay wavy, gotta learn to surf. Give 'em a taste of the product just to spread the word. Life's a party, so you know we party all night. You know the style, off-white, off-white, off-white. We be rocking off-white. Got these skinny models and we drinking all night. Popping bottles, see the style, yeah, off-white. And we moving money all night.
I'm the boss, that mean I got work. Off-white, same color sweatshirt.
about the business. I'ma take him to church, can I get a witness? Catch me digging in the crazy, I'm getting digits. All these records that I made and I ain't finished. I be telling them the plays, but they don't listen. Look at all my contacts, cause I got the vision. Started out with some cash and a premonition. Executing now, I got attention. Cinematic flows when I talk, it's a movie. Automatic dough, incoming, I keep it moving. She said I clean up nice when I get suited. I said she look real nice looking at the booty. Too deep in the game, so it's hard to change. All I know every day, living out my dream. I ain't playing for myself, playing for the rings. Championships on everything.
Nothing on my mind. And when I go to sleep at night, you know I love to hustle. And now I conquer all my fears. Little baby, wipe your tears. Appreciate the struggle. Hustle.
They ain't understand till they see me in the flesh. Only greatness around me, nothing less. Bag 'em up, tag 'em up, dope, I invest. Y'all can't tell me nothing, look how I dress. Hustle legit, underworld on the side. Cash and Valley music, and you know we on the rise. Everything is happening, cause I wrote it out. Pen is mightier, squad are getting rowdier. You ain't about a minute, homie, get up out of there. Cleaning money, same place, yo bitch get manicures. I'm adamant, always steady stacking chips. Got some peas on the strip, tryna bag a bitch. Role players put them in the game, get off the bench. Point guard of the team, racking up assists. On the field, you better go and use your intuition. Think quick, cause I hustle different.
Nothing on my mind. And when I go to sleep at night, you know I love to hustle. And now I conquer all my fears. Little baby, wipe your tears. Appreciate the struggle. Hustle.
Yeah, living in Sin City. Yeah, living in Sin City. Learn to hustle and stay litty. This my home, I stay winning. Living in Sin City. Living in Sin City. Learn to hustle and stay litty. This my home, I stay winning. Living in Sin City. Living in Sin City.
Your vacation, what I'm living.
Yeah, I'm living in Sin City.
No, really, I ain't kidding.
Yeah, living in Sin City.
Your vacation, what I'm living.
Yeah, I'm living in Sin City. Yeah, living in Sin City. Learn to hustle and stay litty. This my home, I stay winning. Come to Vegas with me, 24/7 bars. Dealing all these cards. Pretty women walking down the Las Vegas Boulevard. Going club to club to club. Shorty really want a thug that'll treat her right. And burn her knees up on that rug. Come and live the dream. Come and join the team. 8 more than 92, 100. We the dream team. Wanna get away, we can fly, take a plane. And don't bring any luggage, we go shopping when the plane land. Tripping all the time, everything we rock is name brand. Living in Sin City, stay winning, that's the game plan. Living in Sin City, learn to hustle and stay litty. This my home, I stay winning. Living in Sin City, living in Sin City, learn to hustle and stay litty. This my home, I stay winning. Living in Sin City, living in Sin City.
Your vacation, what I'm living.
Yeah, I'm living in Sin City.
No, really, I ain't kidding.
Yeah, living in Sin City.
Your vacation, what I'm living.
Yeah, I'm living in Sin City. Yeah, living in Sin City. Let's get it, come get it with me. We on. Let's make a milli. Just don't get greedy, cause you'll get exposed. That's just how it goes. Missy misdemeanors off that E, don't lose control. Cause we love to turn it up. Got free drinks up at the club. The promoter hooked it up. Up in Vegas, I'm the plug. Cause what happens here only happens here. I get paid to paint the room. Pretty women in the atmosphere. Yeah, arcade to play. You can catch me outside, but you gotta pay to play while I play from 9 to 5. city. Living in Sin City.
Your vacation, what I'm living.
Yeah, I'm living in Sin City.
No, really, I ain't kidding.
Yeah, living in Sin City.
Your vacation, what I'm living.
Yeah, I'm living in Sin City. Living in Sin City. Living in Sin City.
Got it bumping.
I got the visions of victory, come and sit with me. Been belligerent from drinking all this Hennessy. Still obsessed with the luxury I manifest. Grateful for my blessings that came with consistency. In any occasion, bet I know how to dress. I learned the game, hustle hard, I'm a street exec. My time is priceless, worth more than a new Patek. Protect my family, my business, yeah, I will invest. Do more, say less, you ain't gotta flex. When you're confident that your squad here is up next. Believe in me, believe in everything that came to be. Cashavelli is my family, we gon' eat. Hopefully I oversee my team overseas. Talking biz, drinking wine while we eating cheese. From the P, I moving P's, I'm a young P. Overseas making plays, tell me what you need.
Got it bumping.
In this rap game, yeah, I'm the MVP. Most valuable poet on the MIC. Sometimes you gotta vibe and let the track breathe. I got the drive while God in the backseat. Staying low, time to go, gotta let them know. I'm in control, but sometimes you gotta let it go. Yo, my work ethic is impeccable. The weed I got is medical. High up on a pedestal. Yo, I got the vision, make the hard decisions. Hit the stool, yeah, I handle business. I'm punching in till you know I'm finished. Hustle hard, yeah, you gon' feel it. Understand the planets align, I'm never stranded. Everything is happening just the way I planned it. It takes time for greatness to unwind. I got a vision, paint pictures when I spit a rhyme.
Yes, sir. Oh, hold on. That's what I forgot to do right there. Oh,
We back?
We are back.
Are we back on video too?
We are back on video. We are
Nice.
back all over, baby.
Cleaned up the table.
Vegas Live Podcast.
That lunch was good.
Big shout out to the Angry Crab Shack over there on Green Valley and Sunset. Lunch was spectacular.
Yeah.
Some reason every time I go there,
Nap 30.
yeah, I get the itis. I just be wanting to go to bed after I get real lazy. See, you got that coffee.
Yeah.
Get you right back up, huh? Fucking guy. That's good. Good job.
You were on break. Chris asked me like, "Oh, you got coffee, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sorry, bro."
He's like, yeah.
It was an old one, you know. It's not like I went to the coffee machine.
Then where did you get it from?
My desk. Prior to lunch, I had made a cup.
Sure. That's fine. It's fine, man. It's cool. Yeah. So, do we have any market updates?
We are going a little slow after that lunch. Yeah.
I'm
we've
lazy.
got market updates, man. We have the Fed meeting yesterday.
Okay.
Well, the conclusion of their 2-day meeting.
Okay, so this should be some big news, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's big news. It's kind of, I guess, it was kind of expected, the results. So the Fed left the rates unchanged. They didn't lower them.
Wow.
They didn't raise them.
Okay.
And they noted that slower progress on inflation than they want to be able to lower interest rates, right?
Okay.
But the Federal Reserve rate has nothing. I mean, it's loosely tied to where mortgage rates are. It's more like a trend thing. But yeah. So
Yeah.
obviously we're all hoping that the Fed will lower rates sooner rather than later. That's going to help mortgage rates. But right now it's just status quo.
Yeah.
They've been the same for, I don't know, their last few meetings.
Yeah.
They haven't adjusted at all.
So I was looking at something like a wheel or a clock or something. In order for them to lower the rates, I think wouldn't like there have to be more unemployment or something? Or
Yeah,
just,
so they have to have a triggering event.
Yeah. Okay.
So right now we have strong employment.
Yeah.
We have strong consumer demand.
Mm-hmm.
We have, finally we saw like when GDP came out,
Mm-hmm.
it showed a little less growth.
Yeah.
But we still have solid growth. We still have solid employment. We still
Yeah.
have solid wages. We still have solid consumer buying power, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's all inflationary.
Yeah.
So, the Fed can only do so much to battle inflation,
Yeah.
right? And so far, it's brought it down from 9% to 3% range.
Yeah.
But it's the last few readings on inflation were pretty flat. So we haven't seen any more decreases toward their 2% goal. One thing they did do is they decided to run off more of their holdings in different bonds.
What does that mean?
Well, they lowered the threshold of bonds that they need to reissue. So essentially,
Okay.
the Fed has their own mortgage-backed securities they hold,
Yeah.
and treasury bonds.
Okay.
And that was part of stimulus. They would buy into those markets
Uh-huh.
to shore up demand that wasn't there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And now they've been running that off, getting rid of these assets that they built up when they were doing the stimulus.
Mm-hmm.
And that has kind of the same effect in a way to interest rates, to raise them, that raising their interest rate does, because they're putting more bonds on the market and there's less demand for them. So in order for people to get incentivized to buy those, the yield has to go up.
Okay.
Which
So
is-
it's a higher yield now, right? For the
Yeah.
bonds. Is it still like seven-ish?
No. The bond yields are, well, it depends on how many years you go out, but are you talking about the interest rates? Mortgage rates are mid-sevens, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Bond yields are 10-year, the one that ties closely to mortgage rates, about 4.5, 4.6
Okay.
almost.
Okay.
This, let's see here. In December, it was at 3.7.
Okay.
So we've seen from last year to this year quite a big jump. It topped out at 4.9% in October of last year. So we went, we got really bad October last year, and then it came down. When it comes to, let's see here, this was December of 23. We were all the way back down to like the 3.7, 3.8%. That was
Yeah.
when mortgage rates were like 6.5.
Uh-huh.
Now we're like 7.5. So we've been playing with the 6 to 7.5 mortgage market,
Yeah.
and with this 4.5 to 3.5 bond market for the last couple of years.
Okay.
Right now we're kind of toward the upper end of where bond yields have been,
Uh-huh.
because people are upset with the fact that things aren't working out like they expected at the end of last year. They thought the Fed was going to come in and cut rates.
Yeah, and that was expected right now too, right? Like that's what they were expecting.
Yeah,
it
but
to
yeah, the problem is that the inflation numbers aren't agreeing. So like sticky inflation's still out there,
yeah.
although it's at a way lower rate than a couple years ago when they started fighting it, but it's still not where they want it.
Yeah.
For example, when we were in that low interest rate environment for all those years, from 2000, let's say 10 to 21, basically,
Yeah.
excluding COVID, let's say 2019, 2018, inflation was like at 0 to 1%.
Right.
And the Fed doesn't want it to go over 2.
Right.
And so it's been a long time since we had to battle inflation,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so that's why interest rates for mortgages and Fed interest rates and stuff could be super duper low for that decade, right? Is because they weren't fighting any inflation. There wasn't any inflation. We had a lot of supply on the market, and demand was perfect to where prices didn't have to go up.
Right.
So COVID really screwed us.
Yeah. As it did a lot of people.
Right.
You know. What was another time period that the interest, or not the interest rate, the inflation was at this high?
Late 70s, early 80s.
Late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah. So if I go back on this chart here,
That was a good time period, wasn't it? That was like a drug time period. A lot of people were doing drugs at then.
drug time period.
The 70s, right?
Yeah, late 70s, early 80s. Yeah.
that-
That had nothing to do with the market, though.
Oh no, I'm just saying. It might have a correlation.
Well,
I don't
maybe.
know.
Maybe people got a little too spendy. Maybe.
Possibly.
Yeah. So like late 70s and early 80s, they were fighting inflation, which turned into stagflation,
Okay, what does that mean?
where you have high prices and high unemployment at the same time.
So if that happens,
So we don't have that right now.
have
We just have inflation.
inflation.
Strong market,
Yeah.
high prices,
Okay.
right? But if you go on the other end and you have a horrible market and still prices stick where they're at,
Mhm.
that's stagflation.
Yikes,
You don't want that.
No, it doesn't
No way to
sound
fix
good.
that,
Yeah.
you know?
Right.
Because
right.
if you throw stimulus at it to fix the job market, then you're going to you're going to increase inflation, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you don't, then people are just going to suffer with high prices and no money.
Yeah.
So we really don't want that to happen. Hopefully that's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was when the Fed rate was like 15%,
Oh wow.
like 3 times what it is now. And mortgage rates, I think in like 1981 were like 21%.
Oh what? No way.
Way
21%.
21%.
Oh, but the houses weren't that expensive.
Yeah, you buy a house for like 30 grand.
Yeah, yeah. Well, houses weren't that expensive, but it's, yeah, okay.
So that's the difference now,
Yeah.
right? We have high rates and high prices.
Yikes. Yeah, the
So
price
it's rough.
Yeah.
And that's because all the prices are anchored by all these people that don't have a high rate, right? All the people that are in their house that get a 3%
Yeah.
from a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Because they won't sell, we have high prices and high rates for new buyers, unfortunately.
Wow.
But again, I don't think that's going to change. I think that we're just going to get lower rates
Mm-hmm.
and the prices are going to continue to climb slowly, right?
Yeah, right? Because that's what home prices do. They just keep slowly going up.
Slowly going up, yeah.
Yeah. They'll go down a little bit, but go right back up. Right. That's what it's...
Yeah, we've only seen it not do that one time,
When?
2008.
Oh, yeah, when it cracked.
When everybody lost their house. But
Yeah.
that was obviously because the mortgage market was,
Yeah.
a house of cards.
Yeah, yeah. 'cause-
Now it's like it's got a foundation under it,
Yeah, yeah.
fully qualified clients. People have to show income, like they have to put a down payment down. Like all
Yeah.
those problems from back then are fixed.
Yeah.
So now you have a bulletproof mortgage market,
Mm-hmm.
which is causing us to have no inventory
Yeah, yeah.
because everybody's safe in their 30-year fixed at 3%.
Right, yeah.
So it kind of has a different problem now.
Yeah,
Now it causes inflation because
Yeah.
you don't have enough supply on the market.
yeah. So do you think this is a great time for people to invest in real estate with all this stuff going on?
It's got to be up to their long-term goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I think that it's a bad investment to invest in real estate if you have money? No, I think it's a great investment.
Yeah.
Owning rental property is probably one of the best investments you could do
Yeah. Huh.
because you have someone else paying your mortgage,
Mm-hmm.
paying the interest on that house,
Yeah.
and you just get to reap the reward of that equity over the time that you own it.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, because
if you're okay with the headache of managing it yourself or paying a property manager, I mean, if you have the money, that's a good investment.
absolutely, absolutely.
Now, it depends on what your other investments are,
Mhm.
right? If you have a good, stock portfolio
Mhm.
and you're making, 10 to 15%,
yeah.
that might be a better place to park your money. But
Mhm.
at the same time, one of our other loan officers, Daniel Klein, gives a good example of you can take 25 or let's call it $50,000,
Yep,
right?
Yep. Mhm.
Throw it on the market and make 50% or 50%. That would be cool. 10% on your money.
Yeah.
Right.
On the $10,000.
On the 50,000.
on the 50,000.
Right.
Sorry, on the 50,000.
Or you take that 50,000
Yeah.
and you buy a $450,000 investment property,
Mhm.
right? Now you're making 10% per year, 7 to 10, rough, on $450,000 with
400.
only a $50,000
Yeah.
investment. And the reason why people will say, well, what about the mortgage interest? Well, you have a renter paying it.
Yeah. Exactly.
So that's for that. You're not worried about the mortgage interest. It's
Exactly.
literally just the equity position and you
Mhm.
investing that money. So that's where real estate's cool.
Yeah.
Is you get to leverage other people's money
Yeah.
and make the money on the entire amount of the investment,
Right.
assuming a 10% appreciation, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, there's ways to do that in stocks. I'm not a stock person, but you can borrow money in stocks too and buy on margin and stuff like that, which is kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
But
and I know you could.
I don't know how to do that.
I know you could do that in life insurance too.
Right.
Like, yeah, because you're supposed to get you get interest off a life insurance policy, and then there's certain policies where you can borrow money.
You borrow the money and you're still getting interest off the entire amount.
Yeah. So there's many ways to make money.
Right.
You know, we just gotta uncover those ways.
Right. It's really putting your money to work. I mean, you can't buy real estate as an investor without a little bit of money. You can't buy stocks without having extra money.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't. Maybe you can't afford a life insurance policy without a little extra money. So
Exactly. Yeah.
It's about setting yourself up, putting yourself on a budget, getting a savings, getting out of debt, and then once you've crossed that bridge and you have extra, let's say, money on the side, right? That's when you can get into these investments, life insurance, purchasing real estate, flipping home, or not flipping, but continuing to grow your portfolio real estate wise. Give it another example of a client that we have right now. I told you about it. He already owned like 30 real estate properties.
The one that did the
DSCR.
Yep.
And he turned it into like 75.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is he in the process of doing it, or he's
still in the process? Yeah.
Oh, okay, because it's a big project there, right?
Yeah. One of our loan officers is really busy.
Oh. yeah. And then you got to manage all that stuff and like the paperwork and stuff. Yeah, I've never been really good with that. Like,
do one at a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that if you are a real estate investor that big, that's your main job. That's your gig.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just his work.
Yeah.
It's the guy definitely, from what the loan officer that's working on his file says, when you have that much stuff going on, you're like a business owner, you might be a little stressed.
Yeah.
Not the nicest guy.
Oh yeah. That's what I noticed. I noticed a lot of these people with
money,
especially
if they had to make it themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Little rough around the edges.
Well, yeah. So they're pretty stressed to the max.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, if I had 75 mortgages.
Yeah, it's kind of a big,
right.
It's kind of a big deal.
I mean, you look at your spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Right? And you go, okay, well, I'm technically, I mean, I know I have assets that are worth more than these mortgage balances, but technically I'm like $5 million in debt right now. Yeah. Like, if I don't get these renters in here, it's going to be a mess.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
You know what I mean?
That's a lot. Yeah.
Even if his real estate is worth $3 million, right?
Yeah. Still.
Or excuse me. Did I say $5 million in loans? Like double, right?
Yeah. So people just, even if you have a lot of money, you just still don't want to lose money, I guess.
Right, and it can be stressful when you're trying to manage all that and make sure that you're profitable. Yeah. Just like any business, when you get busy, you get more stressed.
Yeah.
And when you see the fruits of your labor start coming in, right, then you become used to it.
Yeah.
And so if it doesn't work the way you want, you're like, what the hell? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, definitely. I definitely could relate this because I use the sports bet,
right?
And it's similar to that because you're just like kind of looking at the numbers, and then you're getting like seeing what it's gonna do, you know. And I could definitely relate that to the same type of stress, and just imagine doing that constantly, like all the time. That's your business. Man, that's tough. But,
I mean, we're kind of in stressful business too, man.
No, I know.
I'm in real estate.
I know.
You know, right?
So, and that's what I wanted to relate it to, like just from the deal that
I mean, we had a deal.
Yeah.
And we put our best foot forward and rushed to meet someone's deadline. Then they did not honor their deadline.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so it's all about who you're working with too, and either way, we did what we needed to do.
Yeah. So,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So but not every deal when you do a real estate transaction is going to work.
Right.
Not every person that you're going to deal with is going to be great to work with. And so you just got to roll with the punches.
Yeah. And I was like a little bit upset at that moment. And then I put on a vlog about one of the top realtors in New York.
Right.
And he was just telling his stories. And it's just very common. It's just a common thing. You just do your best that you can,
Right.
and shit doesn't pan out the way it is. It doesn't pan out, and then you just follow up, and then maybe 6 months later, still doesn't pan out, but you have something else
Right.
going on.
Right.
Maybe 5 years down the line,
Yeah.
you have another situation going about, and I'm talking about like the same client. Just,
Yeah.
just
And you've been you're newer in real estate, right?
yeah.
I've been in mortgage since 2004,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And so you learn that with the years that you're in this type of business, right?
Mhm.
When I get a mortgage client, it ain't done till it's all the way done.
Yeah. Right.
Right. I don't get excited about,
Yeah.
oh, I'm going to close this deal or I'm going to close these
Yeah.
5-10 deals.
Yeah.
You know, it could be one. They could all fall out for some reason. Like
Right.
appraisal comes back short, borrower disappears, something happens.
Yeah.
Their credit goes to hell. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I
absolutely.
never count on anything or like get my hopes up about something before it's actually done. That's just and then if it doesn't work, I kind of assume it's better to assume that it's going to turn out shitty,
Yeah.
and then when it's good, you're like, okay, cool.
Yeah. Absolutely. 100%.
Then the other way around, right?
Absolutely, 100%, man. I feel such like a noob, but because I am, but I was like when I first started, I was counting every deal like.
Like, oh yeah, I
I
got
was
this.
like, okay,
it's
that's one
closed.
deal. That one's going in.
Yeah.
2 is going. Oh, I'm about to. And I'm counting my commission. I was like, oh.
Nah, yeah, don't do that.
And I was just like, after a while, after letdown, I was just like, I just need to stop doing that, and I just need to keep prospecting, and keep getting more business coming in. And then
It's all a numbers game.
yeah,
And then putting your best foot forward and knowing that in this business, when it's commission only, real estate, mortgage,
yeah,
right? We work for free sometimes.
yeah.
You know, how many pre-approvals do I do where they don't not qualified, right?
Right, exactly.
How many people you're going to go show a home and they don't end up putting an offer in?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or they don't
Yeah.
end up getting an accepted offer. You might work with them for 6 months.
Yeah.
Like I was a realtor in California.
Uh-huh.
You know, of course it's great when you find a client and
Mm-hmm.
it's like they love this house and it just works,
Yeah.
right? But we can never expect that.
Right.
We got to expect that we're going to be working with them for a few months,
Yeah.
trying to find a spot. We're going to fall out of escrow a couple times.
Yeah.
They're not going to like the home inspection.
Yeah.
The appraisal is going to come back short on this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've had escrows fall out because of appraisal value and the seller not want to take the lower value.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I've had deals fall out because the home inspection got done and there was like damage to the home the seller wouldn't fix or the buyer didn't know about at the time.
Yeah.
Any layer of reasons.
Yeah.
People, if you're watching right now, don't do this, but people get pre-approved and then they go out and buy a car during the escrow. You know what I mean? And then the loan's dead.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And so there's all with real estate and mortgage, and when you have real estate transactions with a mortgage, there's so many moving pieces
Yeah. Absolutely.
that you just got to expect that there's going to be issues.
Yeah. And so let me ask you this: as far as a person that is picking offers, and this is a seller's market, a lot of offers or it's multiple offer situation. What would be a situation that's more ideal than the other?
You mean as far as the buyer, like as a seller or as a buyer?
So you're a seller
And I'm looking at offers.
and you're looking at offers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So perfect case scenario
Mm-hmm.
is going to be a cash offer.
Okay. Besides cash, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want me to go down the list?
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
cash offers, number one,
Okay.
right? No contingencies, cash offer.
Okay.
Quick close, right? 10-day close, something like that.
Okay.
The next one is going to be conventional
Conventional. Okay.
with a large down payment.
Conventional with a large down payment. Okay.
Right.
So cash, no contingencies, nothing.
Conventional with a large down payment,
Conventional with large down payment. Okay.
right? Which would sometimes be an appraisal waiver. I have a client right now that's doing a large down payment on a conventional loan, and I don't have to get the house appraised for the loan.
What does that mean exactly?
Means the lender doesn't care if it has an appraisal,
Oh, okay.
because what we're putting into the system, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac agree that that's what the value should be, roughly.
Okay.
And because they're putting a down payment, they're not too worried about the exact value, right?
Okay.
So like 20% down and more, you might get an appraisal waiver.
Oh, okay. And that
And so that obviously as a seller, right? Cash, conventional large down payment with appraisal waiver. Oh, hey, I got this is just as good as cash, right? I don't have to worry about the next step of, they got appraised, it came in less, we got to renegotiate, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Um,
Who approves the appraisal waiver? Who says like,
Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac.
Okay.
When we get a conventional client, we run electronic underwriting,
Okay.
and that's what'll tell us whether or not it's requiring appraisal or not
Okay.
right up front during the pre-approval process.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right. Some lenders don't do a full pre-approval, right? They do a pre-qual.
Right.
They're not going to know whether you have an appraisal waiver up front,
Oh.
which really doesn't help you, right? Writing a great offer.
Right.
So, like, for instance, this client that has the appraisal waiver that I'm working with another realtor on,
Mm-hmm.
quick close. We don't need an appraisal, so I don't need to put an extra week in there.
Mm-hmm.
We can get it done in like 10 days,
Nice.
right?
Yeah.
The sellers don't want to do it in 10 days, so it doesn't matter. But either way, if we were trying to be super aggressive, we would say 10-day escrow, 10-day loan contingency, no appraisal contingency.
Oh,
And they're looking at that like, okay, that's good as cash,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So depending on how fast your lender is and if
Right.
you have an appraisal, that would be second best.
Okay.
Third best is conventional with an appraisal
Okay.
and a large down payment. Large down payment makes the seller realize that you have some skin in the game.
Right.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
You're committed. It shows that you're financially stable.
Mhm.
You have a chunk of money, right?
Right.
And so that's the third best, right? Then you have conventional low down payment, right?
Okay.
Like a 3 or 5% down
Mhm.
conventional loan. And the reason why conventional is better than when we go into FHA, which is the next one, is appraisals. With an FHA appraisal, they're worried about more than a conventional. You can buy a house
Okay.
that needs work, that has some damage and stuff. Not damage, but like,
Mm-hmm.
it's beat up. You can buy that with a conventional loan and do an as-is appraisal. If it's FHA,
you have to.
it can't have peeling paint. It can't have any water damage. It can't,
Okay.
like, they're way more picky, right?
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So when a seller sees an FHA loan and they know their house is like a fixer, that's why sometimes when you look at listings, it says conventional cash only,
Yeah.
because they know it won't pass FHA or VA,
Mm.
right?
So it won't appraise.
Right.
Right.
Well, it'll praise, but then they'll be like, here's all the stuff you got to fix before we're going to loan on it. Whereas conventional will be like, it's as is, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
Is that the biggest difference between the FHA and the conventional? Is that the appraisal part of it?
yeah. Well, I mean, that's one of them.
Okay.
On the seller side,
Mhm.
that's what they're looking at.
Okay.
On the buyer side, it's how mortgage insurance works and
Mhm.
upfront mortgage insurance versus monthly mortgage insurance on conventional loans.
Okay.
I mean, both of them have monthly, but
Right.
FHA has additional upfront mortgage insurance premium
Uh-huh.
that's added to the loan amount. But that's that's like your list. So you got cash, you
Yeah.
got conventional large down
Yeah.
payment appraisal waiver,
Yeah.
you got conventional large down payment, you
Yeah.
got conventional low down payment,
Mhm.
then FHA and VA.
Then FHA and then
That's how they're going to look at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, the oddball that I want to throw at you
Uh-huh.
is no matter what's a red flag for a seller is contingencies. Contingent sale on a home that they own, right?
So why is that such a big red flag?
Because it's out of everybody's control, right?
It's like gambling.
So the buyer is
twice.
getting qualified from the lender, assuming that house is going to sell.
Mm-hmm.
They're offering on another property, assuming their house is going to sell.
Mm.
And depending on where that transaction is, like
Yeah. 'Cause
that's the whole deal, right? If they
Yeah.
don't sell their house, they can't buy this one.
right.
So a seller is taking a big risk,
Yeah.
taking their house off the market and going with that buyer,
Yeah.
regardless if they have, like, let's say a cash transaction, right?
Yeah.
Well, it sounds great, but what if they're getting their cash from a sale,
Oh wow. Yeah.
right?
But what if
Then all the benefits of a cash offer just went out the window.
so what
Because
if
technically there's a contingency
Oh,
contingent
yeah.
upon sale,
Yeah.
right? So it's not
Yeah.
10-day close. It's
Yeah.
whenever the hell my house sells.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so that no matter what you're doing, cash, conventional, FHA, VA,
That's one of the.
or at any level of down payment or appraisal waiver or not,
Uh-huh.
that's going to be an additional issue,
Right.
right? That they're going to say, okay, hey, I have a conventional offer here,
Mm-hmm.
a little less than purchase price. I got an FHA offer here at list with some closing cost credits. I got a cash offer over here, 50 grand below.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all better than this contingent offer over here,
wow.
regardless of what loan it is.
Wow.
Because these are ready to go.
So even the cash offers like way below, it's still a better deal than gambling and wasting time.
It depends on someone's scenario, right? If they can sit around, they're not worried about their house sitting on the market or going in and out of escrow,
Right.
right? They're like, yeah, if it sells, whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. Someone wants to get out of the house. They got plans to move somewhere, and
They don't want to take that chance.
they're like, I got to get this thing done. You know what I mean? I don't want to sit around.
Yeah.
And I don't know where the market's going to go while it's on the market.
Right.
So it's a chance that people take where there's extra stuff going on in the transaction that they don't have control over, right?
Yeah.
So you're a buyer's agent. You're with your buyer.
Mm-hmm.
You drafted up this offer contract.
Mm-hmm.
You give it to the listing agent. They're with the seller. So you got those 4 people, right?
Yeah.
Buyer, buyer's agent, seller, listing agent, right?
Yep.
When you have a contingent sale, now you have buyer, buyer's agent, listing agent on this transaction.
Yeah, and
then
then
over here you got buyer's agent,
oh
buyer,
my gosh.
listing agent, and then another
Wow.
lender. Like it's
Wow.
you got double everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So anything as in a transaction, whether it's real estate or mortgage, or both in one transaction, now you got twice that,
Yeah.
and anything can happen.
Right.
There's no guarantees in these processes, right?
Yeah.
So that's, I guess, I wouldn't say a huge red flag, but I would say that as a seller and as an agent of a seller, a listing agent's going to say, I don't know.
Right.
They want to get the house closed too,
Yeah.
and they're going to tell their client, you are taking an additional risk
Yeah.
selling to somebody or taking your house off the market for somebody who, I can't really advise on how great those other people are doing on their transaction.
Right. Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And we're taking the buyer's word for it that it's going to go through, but it's an additional risk,
It's definitely would probably be a better thing for people that have a contingent is maybe, I don't know, go find a house that's like maybe like a new build or something that doesn't really is not dependent on it or something, like, just because I'm just trying to think like people.
That's true. New build wouldn't care.
Yeah, right. It wouldn't
But
matter,
if you're
right?
going to do that, then it would be the same as just like moving into something temporarily and buying it after you sell your house.
What do you mean?
Because you're going to go buy a new build. That's going to take time to build.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So, for instance, if a client is already in escrow on the sale of their house, right, it's good for them to have a plan of action on if I can't do a contingent offer. It's not like they don't go through,
Right.
It's not like it's not going to happen.
Right.
What I'm saying is that it'll happen on a house that doesn't have a whole lot of offers
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
because they're like, okay, cool, I'll take the chance. It's gone. I've been on the market for 2 months without any
Right.
action.
Right.
Now I got an offer. It's at list.
Yeah.
Cool. It's a contingent, whatever. At least I got some action. If you got a house that's got 4 or 5 offers and they're looking at all of them together, they're going to go, contingents aside, this one's good. Let's go with this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it may be a contingency. You'd want to go after a house that's been sitting on the market for a while. Maybe not that many offers.
Right.
Something like that, because it's really going to be hard to compete.
Well,
with
it's
other
our
offers.
job to just do whatever the hell the buyer wants.
Yeah, absolutely.
Regardless of their
Yeah.
scenario. So
Right.
we'll put our best foot forward. But anytime I work with a buyer that's got a contingency, I tell them about that this is going to be a little hard.
Yeah.
Right. You got to outshine the other offers somehow.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be able to ask for closing cost credits
Right.
because you have the contingency.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be able to ask for extended escrow periods because you have the contingency.
Yeah.
Right. You're going to want to be short on your contingencies and your escrow to offset the fact that I have a contingent sale on here.
Yeah.
So you gotta pretty up the contract some other way.
So would it be better for them to just wait till their house sells,
Well,
and then offer the cash, right? That'd be the best.
well,
or the down payment.
they would be conventional down payment, right? at
Yeah,
that point.
exactly.
Yes, it's better for them to do that. Do I say that they shouldn't try? No, I think they should still try.
Okay. Why do you say that?
Well, because you never know, right?
Sure.
What I mean by it being an additional risk is that it's just that it's an additional risk for the seller. Doesn't mean someone's not going to take the chance and take the offer.
Right.
If they're getting, for instance, if let's say you have a price or a home that's priced at $450 on the market, and let's say they haven't gotten anything at list price, everybody's below balling them.
Yeah.
They got conventional, they got cash at like $100,000 less or something stupid, $75,000 less. An investor wants to buy it.
Yeah.
They got a conventional guy that gave them $20,000 off list. They got an FHA person asking for $25,000 in closing costs, right? And then you have that contingent buyer come in at full price and no contingencies and a quick close. That's better, right?
Yeah.
But if you got everything like even, and then you have your buyer with a contingency and another another at list without,
Yeah.
you're going to lose every time
Yeah.
because they don't have that risk.
Right.
They're
right.
ready to rock and roll. You're at the same price.
Mhm.
Your buyer has the contingency, and this one doesn't.
Right.
So it's really case by case, and that's
Yeah.
why I say it's still important to continue to look,
Yeah.
even if their sale isn't done,
Yeah, absolutely.
because you're still going to put in contingent offers.
Yeah.
But it's really good for the buyer's agent to have that discussion with the listing agent
Absolutely, yeah.
up front, and then also talk to their client about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, I talked to the listing agent. They have 3 offers at list,
Mm-hmm.
right? A couple of them are conventional, and one of them doesn't have any closing costs.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do that's better than that?
Right, exactly.
Got to go over list, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
10 grand over list or something.
Right.
You got to make it look better than what they got.
Yeah. And I think that's definitely what's the like the value of having an agent is because they're able to be the mediator or find this information out
Right.
without the actual person, you know.
Yeah, and of course, the listing agents aren't going to tell you the exact details of all
Yeah.
their offers, but you can say, hey, we got a contingent offer. My buyer has a contingent offer. It's super strong, fully approved for the loan. It is contingent on the sale of his home, but they're already in contract and they're past contingencies. That they love to hear that, meaning that everything's ready to go. It's just we got to wait it out a little bit,
Yeah.
right? You talk to the agent about that. You tell them, if we come in at list, is that going to hurt us? Because obviously my client, if they come in at list and they don't ask for any contingencies and we have a contingent sale, that's not good enough, right?
Right.
If you have another offer at list. That's how I would tell the listing agent, just that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Do I need to come in above list because
Right.
I have the contingent sale?
Right.
And
Then
that's,
just go from there.
yeah, they don't have to tell you anything about what they got,
Exactly.
but they're kind of answering you by saying yes or no,
Yeah.
right? Do I need to be super strong over the price right now
Mm-hmm.
in order to make this happen because my buyer has a contingent sale or not? Right.
Yeah. And as I got into real estate, I actually enjoy doing that. Like that part of the business, it's actually kind of fun to negotiating part of the business.
Right.
It's kind of fun,
Right.
So there was another question I had. I had another question. I just forgot what it was.
Oh, we were just rolling, man. That was a lot of information.
I know.
We went from market updates to different offers. And you asked me what kind of the level of as a seller what they're looking for.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was gonna ask what do you consider attributes of a great realtor or real estate agent? If a buyer is out there and it's I need a great real estate agent, what are
they looking for?
Yeah, what are they looking for?
They're looking for an agent that is going to do what basically if they can advise their buyer, right?
Yeah.
That puts the extra effort forward to advise, make sure that they understand their buyer's goals, right? And being real with them,
Yeah.
and doing the additional legwork for them too. So a buyer, when a realtor is going to put in an offer, doing the comps to make sure that the listing price is fair, so that whether or not you're going in at list is overpriced or not, right? Just the basic stuff, pretty much. But you'd be amazed that some realtors don't even do that.
Yeah.
They just go, what do you want to offer on it?
Yeah.
They put the offer together and throw it in.
Yeah. Because,
And also having a good lending partner too.
yeah. No. Absolutely. Yeah.
If a buyer's agent doesn't have a good lending partner, how much do they know about the loan part?
Right. Exactly. And that's
If they're go get your pre-approval, and they don't give you any
yeah.
not referral, but they don't give you any suggestions of who to use,
Right.
then how many transactions have they closed, number one? And number two, how much of the loan part do they know about, right? Because anybody can just go get a pre-approval letter, right?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I think you go to wellsfargo.com, type in some BS information, they'll just give you a pre-approval letter.
Yeah,
Even though they haven't looked at your income. And
Right.
I did have a couple of clients that happened to, a couple realtor clients.
Oh, really?
Where they had a buyer that had a bank pre-approval letter, and I mean, it was literally just a prequal. They never looked at the income.
Oh, wow. Would you say a realtor would make? Because I'm looking at the game and I'm just trying to realize how or see how I could be better at it. You know what I mean?
Right.
If how you just said, you had a couple realtors that the buyer said that they
You have
had,
a pre-approval,
but
right?
they probably didn't check it. They just took their word for it and it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, so I always tell my buyers agents to obviously have me double check,
Yeah.
cross qualify.
Oh, okay.
If you have a buyer that comes in with a bank pre-approval,
Mm-hmm.
then that realtor should be calling that loan officer that's on that pre-approval letter
Mm-hmm.
to say, have you checked the income? Is it gone through? Have you pre-underwrite the loan, or is this just a pre-approval off your system?
Oh, okay. This
right?
is great. Okay.
Did the buyer actually give you any docs? And that's the other thing. You ask your buyer, hey, you got this pre-approval letter, right? Do you remember giving them like your social and date of birth and uploading your income to them,
Oh,
or
wow,
did you
yeah.
just like fill something out?
Okay.
And that's going to tell you whether or not it's a pre-qual or a pre-approval.
So if you do that and then you sense you see red flags,
Then
you
I
can
would
do the
say
cross.
you tell your buyer that, this is why I think that you should get cross-qualified with my loan officer,
Okay.
because they haven't checked your income,
Right.
right? They're just saying that you put a number in there and they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, you should qualify for about this.
Mhm.
Kind of like the pre-qual that we do over the phone here.
Yeah.
But the next step is pre-approval.
the actual turning in the documents, sending in
Looking
the documents.
at the W-2s, looking
Yeah.
at the tax returns,
Yeah.
looking at pay stubs to
Yeah.
make sure the income's going to work. Looking at credit to make sure you don't have like some debts you didn't tell us about.
or some court ordered,
yeah, some child support or something.
something, you know. And you know what's crazy? Like when I was taking, because I'm really new to real estate,
Right.
When I was taking the real estate classes, that was like one of the biggest things. Like child support is like,
You know why?
why? I don't know.
So
why.
I found out in this transaction recently, that when they changed the application, the mortgage application a couple years back,
Mm-hmm.
it used to be called the loan application. Now it's called the uniform residential loan application. Right?
Okay.
Either way, when they changed the format of it,
Mhm.
they took out the question in the declaration sections about, are you obligated to pay alimony or child support?
Oh, okay.
They don't ask on the application anymore.
Oh, okay.
So if someone doesn't tell you and the application doesn't ask,
Yeah. then
there's
you
a
just-
whole there's a way for them to
Yeah.
screw up a situation, right?
Okay.
At no fault of their own. Like the application in the old days used to
Mhm.
ask.
Mhm.
And I've been in the business a long time, and I remember that question: are you
Yeah.
obligated to pay alimony or child support on the declaration section?
right.
It's gone now.
Oh, okay.
So the only way that you know that is if your buyer tells you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't, and it's a big amount, that's going to mess up debt ratio.
Oh, yeah.
If you have a situation where, like I have a client that happened to, if they're already divorced and there's nothing that you need to give the lender divorce documents for, and they don't ask about child support, then technically in some cases you might not even have to disclose it
Wait.
because the application doesn't ask about it.
Oh, okay. But no, when you get the loan, though, right? Wait. What
No, I mean you can technically do the loan without disclosing your child support.
Okay. So how would that?
How does that work?
Yeah.
If you don't have anything in the transaction that has to look at the divorce decree.
Oh, okay.
But when you have a situation where you might be recently divorced
Uh-huh.
and you're selling your married house,
Oh, yeah.
and they're going to want to look at the divorce decree,
yeah. So
then
that's
you basically shoot yourself in the foot, because now the divorce decree is going to
Yeah.
show them the child support
Right.
and the alimony, right?
right. Yeah.
But if you're in a situation where after the sale, you're
Yeah.
already a divorced individual,
Right.
and they don't need to look at the divorce decree for anything,
Yeah.
and it doesn't ask you about child support,
Yeah.
then there might be a loophole where you could have this huge child support payment and the lender didn't ask about it and no one knew about it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Doesn't that show up on like title or something too? Or
All-
like
the only time it shows up on title or credit or your pay stubs as a garnishment
Yeah.
is if you are delinquent, if you're not paying it,
Okay.
right?
Oh, okay. I see.
If you're not paying it, then
Then
it
it'll
shows
show
up
up.
as a judgment on your credit report,
like a,
or
a lien, right? Like
or lien.
Yeah.
A lien on title, or it shows up as garnishment on your paycheck stub.
Yeah.
All three are if you're in delinquency with it. Like if
Yeah.
you have child support but you didn't pay it,
Yeah.
and then they come after you for it.
Right.
But if you're paying it,
You're good.
there's no reason to report it.
Yeah.
Like they're only going to report it if it's bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or if it's newer child support. Let's say you got recently divorced,
Mhm.
right? Then it's not
Yeah.
going to show up yet. It might take a while.
Okay. But if if the contingent sale is the house that
you lived in
with your
wife,
ex,
and you're using the funds from that to buy the next one,
you're
they're going to want to make sure, give us the closing statement.
Yeah.
Okay, this particular spouse is my buyer. Okay, he got X amount from the transaction. Why did he get X amount? Show us the divorce decree so we can see the split, make sure it makes sense, and he's entitled that money. Okay. Oh, and while we were looking at the divorce decree to see the splits of this money over here, we saw that he has child support and alimony.
Do you think the reason why people don't disclose absolutely everything is, do you think it's embarrassment, or maybe do you think it's just they're hoping that it doesn't show up?
Sometimes it's a little both, right?
Okay.
Sometimes people are embarrassed about it. And if they are embarrassed about it, they're hoping you don't ask about it.
Right, exactly.
And then some people aren't embarrassed about it. They just think that we're not going to find it out, which is ridiculous.
Right.
Because these days, lenders are underwriting absolutely everything.
Right.
So you're not going to hide anything from a lender. It'll be found out one way or the other.
Right.
Right. And the worst thing you can do is omit information with your loan officer up front.
Right.
Because they're trying to look out for your best interest.
Exactly.
Right? So it's not like, oh, shame on you that you have, child support. Like, we're going to deny you right now. Like, I don't care if you have child support.
Right.
I want to get you the loan.
Exactly.
And advise you on how to do it.
Exactly.
It doesn't pay me to deny your loan. Yeah. Like, it's not like I get excited about denying loans. You know what I mean?
No,
it's not like I'm going to talk shit on a buyer. I mean,
right.
I've been in the business a long time.
Yeah,
I've seen a whole bunch of people with horrible credit, a whole bunch of people with bankruptcies, divorces. It's normal.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so normal.
Yeah.
I think it's funny when I have the clients that I talk to, they don't know how normal that is.
Right.
And then they're like, I say, how's your credit? Oh, it's pretty rough.
Like,
and they're like, it's 720. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, that's pretty great, actually.
Yeah.
So
no, definitely I wanna have that to be able to have that as kind of my spiel, or not my thing. Like, hey,
right,
we're on your team. Like, we're here for you. Like, the more information you let us know, the goal is to get this deal done.
The other thing is, the more information you let us know, the better we can inform you.
Yep.
So let us know absolutely everything, even stuff that you don't think we need to know.
Yeah.
Just so we can make sure, because lenders, like I said, they underwrite in the weirdest ways. They're going to dig deep into stuff. And it could make the difference of qualifying or not qualifying.
Yeah.
The other part is get pre-approved before you go out and look at property.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Get fully pre-approved.
Yeah. No,
because the other part that happens, it might not be a situation where someone's purposely omitting something, but when they're in a frenzy, like, oh, I got to get this house, and I don't have my pre-approval, and I saw this house, and there's going to be multiple offers, and hurry up, I got to get a pre-approval.
Yeah.
Speed is your enemy when you're trying to do a loan.
Right, exactly, because you got to be
thorough. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not fast.
You got to be thorough,
but ridiculously fast.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
But the buyer's got to be on that speed too, with telling me the information.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Like, look, you give me everything right now, I'll get it done.
Yeah.
But if you leave out shit, then it's gonna screw it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm gonna have to redo it twice.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. And one thing that is great about doing this show is it's all about a team. Because the whole buying a house is a team effort. You got to have the loan part,
right?
The realtor part, and having
you got title, you got underwriters,
title,
you got all these other people,
all these other things, to be able to have a cohesive team that everybody's on the same page, everybody's able to communicate. That will make the deal go by faster or
smoother,
more smooth, more
smooth is quick.
Yeah.
Fast is not smooth sometimes.
Yeah.
Right. It's not like when it comes to getting pre-approved prior to going out and looking at property. It's not that I want you to come and get pre-approved because that somehow makes me better or something. Like, it's not. I don't make any money on pre-approvals. Right. I make it on closed loans. But
absolutely,
the deal is that it's going to help you because you're not going to be in a panic mode.
Right.
You're not going to forget information. You're not going to lose out on a listing, right? By 5 minutes.
Right.
It's not going to be that type of situation if you have your ducks in a row even before you talk to a real estate agent.
Right.
And we always talk about that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Not that anybody listens. They always call a realtor first. Oh, I love this house. Can I go look at it?
Yeah.
And realtors, I tell them to maybe take a client out to one house, like without a pre-approval, just to show that, you're willing to take them out.
Yeah.
And then say, that's it. Go get pre-approved, and then we'll talk about it. But
Yeah.
if that particular house is the one they got to have, and you find out, tomorrow at, 7 o'clock, all the offers have to be in, like, no way around that.
Yeah.
But had you been not gone out, because you didn't have a pre-approval, you would have never known about that house. So the thing is that buyers, and sometimes it's like, that's the house,
And I feel like they want the house even more when they can't get it.
When they can't
get it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's like there's so many houses, man, and just take your time.
Yeah.
That's the other thing with contingent sales too. The worst you can have is a buyer that's doing a contingent sale and has nowhere to go in between.
Oh right, yeah.
Because now they're in a pressure buy situation, and they're a contingent sale.
Yeah.
So now it's like super desperation on the buyer side. Like, please take my offer because I don't have anywhere else to live.
Right.
And please accept the fact that I'm selling my home. You know what I mean? It's not a good thing.
Yeah.
They have to overpay for the house because of the contingency, and they're in a rush because they have to move out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's kind of a rough situation. But best thing you can do is talk to a lender first.
Yep, most definitely. Let's look at the time, man. No, we're right there. We're right there.
Are we over?
A little bit over.
Oh man, I just blah blah blah. You get to tell me to shut the hell up.
No, this is great information. There you go. Vegas Life podcast will be back on next Tuesday and
I really
Thursday.
talked for 45 minutes, huh?
Huh?
I was sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Absolutely, man. That's amazing. So if you guys want to also sponsor the show as a food sponsor as well,
we're not going to complain.
we're not gonna complain at all. Big shout out to the Angry Crab Shack with the lobster rolls, man.
Nice.
How'd you like the lobster rolls?
It was bomb.
Hush puppies.
Bomb.
Salad.
Didn't have any.
Oh yeah.
Fried lobster. Bomb.
Yeah.
Fry sauce. Good.
Oh man. All right. Everybody have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you again next week.
On Tuesday.
Get pre-approved.
702-505-3297. He'll send you directly to me.